Hello students, here we are going to see the hybridization on carbon in C2H4 molecule. Now very important here to know that whenever for carbon compounds, when there is a carbon to carbon single bond, then the carbon will undergo sp3 hybridization. When there is a double bond between carbon to carbon, then carbon will undergo sp2 hybridization. And when there is a triple bond between carbon to carbon, then carbon will undergo sp hybridization. Here, the molecule is C2H4. So let us draw the skeleton of C2H4 before going into the hybridization concept. So the C2H4 molecule is something like this, where carbon is attached to carbon by a double bond, and this in turn they are attached to 4 hydrogen atoms like this. Now students, whenever you understand the concept of hybridization, it is always on one atom, and for that, for our convenience, let us break the molecule in this way. So first we will understand the hybridization on this carbon, and similar orbitals we will overlap from the other side in order to make the molecule. Now as I made two parts for the molecule, let us assign the bonds which are present. You know that the first bond which is formed between the any two atoms, that is always a sigma bond. So this carbon to hydrogen is a sigma bond. This is a sigma bond. Here, one out of the two is a sigma and the remaining is pi. I am not considering this part because similar structure I will be overlapping. So now students, very important thing, those which are involved in the sigma bond, they will undergo hybridization. And those particular orbitals which will be involved in the pi bond formation, they should remain unhybridized. So let us take those concepts and go for the hybridization. Now if you see here, the central atom what I will assign is carbon atom. So let us start for the electronic configuration of carbon in its ground state. If you see this, carbon is attached to, so the third important thing is carbon is attached to 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 carbon atom plus 1 pi bond. So those many unpaired electrons I have to prepare. So how many unpaired electrons I will form? 2, 3 and 4. Now out of those 4 unpaired electrons, 3 I will show that they are undergoing hybridization and 1 I will keep that unhybridized. I hope you have understood those basics, and on those basics let us go for the hybridization on carbon in C2H4 molecule. So here you know that carbon is the central atom. So please take the carbon as the ground in the ground state. So carbon atomic number 6 in its ground state, the electronic configuration will be 1s2, 2s2, and I will draw the 2p orbital here as 2px, 2py and 2pz. There are 6 electrons, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is remaining vacant. Now how many electrons I want, student? I want in all 4 electrons that should be unpaired. Here if you see, there are only 2 unpaired electrons and therefore excited state must be carried out. So carbon in its excited state will be, now which electron I can excite is this 2s2 electron, what I can excite from here to this vacant orbital. So let us show how or what will be the excited state. So here the excited state will be in this way. So what I will get here, students, is this will remain as it is. This will become 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I made 4 unpaired electrons here. Now if you see this orbital, this is not taking part in the bond formation or the overlap. So let us keep them aside. We call them as non-bonding electrons. And let us see for this. This is your will become now 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. Now, out of those 4 unpaired electrons, I need only 3 unpaired electrons to get hybridized and 1 should remain as it is. So, let us mix those 3 orbitals. So, if you see this, this is 1s plus 2 p orbitals that will mix, and therefore it will undergo sp2 hybridization, and this particular 2pz, this will remain unhybridized. So let us see what carbon will show in the hybridized state. So in the hybridized state, now I am not considering those orbitals because they are now non-bonding electrons here. So let us take the first three. So what I have here is this, and next is this. So what I have here is 2s1, 2py1, 2pz1. Now I will call them as 3 sp2 hybrid orbits, and this one electron that will remain unhybridized. Now this unhybridized electron will form the pi bond. Right, students? So now let us see what will be the orbital representation. So the orbital representation for this we can draw. So I have the first orbital as s. So I will draw this as the first one, that is your 2s1 electron here. So this is what you have is the 2s1 of carbon atom. Now plus what I have here are the 3 orbitals of p, but how to show them? This is your first p orbital, this is your second p orbital, and this is your third p orbital. Now this is the first one with 1 electron. Here also this is with 1 electron. Now students, here this is 2px, this is 2py, and let us keep this 2pz unhybridized. So to show this that this is unhybridized, I am shading this orbital. It will not take part in the hybridization. It has 1 electron here. Now after this, how it will form? So let us see what will happen after hybridization. So after hybridization, what I will get is, this is your 2pz, what is remaining unhybridized, and those 3, that is this one, and 2s1, they will hybridize and they will form the hybrid lobes in this way. So this is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one with 1 electron each. Now students, out of this, how I will mark this? This is your sp2 hybrid orbital. This is also your sp2 hybrid orbital. And this is also sp2 hybrid orbital of carbon. And this one is remaining unhybridized. So this I will call this as the unhybridized orbital of carbon atom. Now this particular skeleton what we have formed, let us see the geometry for this. So if I try to connect this in this way, you can see a triangular shape is getting formed. Now students, if you see this structure, same what we got, this is what we have, this is the second one, and one out of this is getting formed. So if I join them, I will get something like this. Now similar molecule, that is carbon atom, I have to overlap from this side. So let us see what will be the structure for this. So the structure will be something like this. This is your unhybridized 2pz orbital with 1 electron. This is your sp2 hybrid orbital of the first carbon atom with 1 unpaired electron. This is your second sp2 hybrid orbital of carbon with 1 unpaired electron. Same, that is here sp2 hybrid orbital of carbon atom. Now similar other atom I am overlapping here because I have to form the bond. So the other carbon atom will form in this way. So this is its sp2 hybrid orbital of the other carbon atom. This is the sp2 hybrid orbital and the third sp2 hybrid orbital of carbon atom, and this is the unhybridized orbital of carbon what is left in this way. So this is what you got. Both of them, they are remaining unhybridized. So let us shade them so that you can understand they are unhybridized orbitals. They are not taking part in the hybridization process. Now students, when they are unhybridized, they will overlap in this way, that is laterally, and they will form the pi bond. Although I am showing the overlap above and below, that doesn't mean they will form two bonds. Overlap in this way, that is above and below the internuclear axis, gives you the pi bond. So this is what it means, that they are overlapping in this fashion, and therefore we have to show that the overlap is like this. So this is about the C2, C and C overlap. Now one electron from here and one electron from here. So this is a bond which is a sigma bond which is formed between carbon to carbon. Now up to this, what we have reached is this skeleton, that is carbon to carbon, and this particular thing is formed. Now we have to make a bond between hydrogen on this side, and this is the other bond that is formed, that is the pi bond. So let us see the final structure for C2H4 molecule. Up to this, the process what we have seen is hybridization. Now after this, the process what we will see will be the overlapping process. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 hydrogen atoms, they will make a overlap here. That is, it's 1s1 of 4 hydrogen atoms. They will overlap. So this is a spherical shape. So they will overlap here. So let us see the final structure for C2H4 molecule. So the molecule will be something like this. I am drawing the unhybridized orbitals first. So this is what I have. This is the hybrid orbital, that is 1 here, and the second one in this way, the third one in this way. Similarly, I will make a overlap onto this, the first one. This is the unhybridized orbit. So sorry, and you will have the hybrid orbit in this way and this. So this is your structure or the skeleton. Now I am overlapping the hydrogens here in this way. So 4 hydrogens I have to show. This is what I have. Here 1 electron. So this is a sigma bond, and this is the pi bond which is getting formed here. So this is the structure. I can shade this if you want to show that they are the unhybridized orbitals, and this is the structure of C2H4 molecule. Now, if you see this, this is the unhybridized 2pZ and 2pZ. So the sigma bond which is formed between carbon and carbon is this sigma bond, and the pi bond which is formed between 2pZ and 2pZ of the 2 carbon atoms. Now, what type of overlaps we are having here? So this is your hydrogens here, that is the 4 hydrogen. This is your carbon and the other carbon. So the types of bonds what you have. So you have 1 carbon to carbon sigma bond which is of sp2 overlap. You have 4 carbon to hydrogen sigma bonds which are of sp2s overlaps. You have 1 carbon to carbon pi bond which is between 2pZ and 2pZ. So this is about the structure, how it looks like, and what is the geometry. For the geometry, students, you will not consider the pi bond involved orbitals. You have to take help of only the hybridized orbitals. So let us mark from here the geometry, what it will be to the center of this bond. So if you see this, this is the geometry what you have. So the geometry here is trigonal, and the bond angle here, if you see the regular bond angle, as there is no lone pair, so the bond angle here is 120 degree. Now where you will show this 120 degree? This 120 degree will be between hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen. So this is the bond angle 120 degree. So if I want to show the dash representation, what I have here is a double bond this way. It is a H, H, H and H. So if you see this, this is your sp2s overlap, that is a sigma bond. This is also sp2s sigma bond. Same here, sp2s sigma, and sp2s sigma bond. That's what I have mentioned here. If you see one out of this is sp2 sigma bond. That's what we have mentioned here. And this is 2pz pi bond. That's what's mentioned here. Now, if I want to see the geometry here, what we will consider is in this way. So this is the geometry what you have, that is trigonal, and the bond angle here CHC, this is 120 degree. I hope you have understood the type of hybridization and the geometry and the various other things what are important. So please do like this video and don't forget to share it with your friends, and please subscribe my channel to get more videos about other molecules also. Thank you, students.